Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to another beat cook up. Sorry I've been gone for a while. I took a break from making beats, but I'm back. And recently I've been uploading shorts just because it's a lot easier for me to make beats when I'm not on camera. I feel like I make a better product when I'm not on camera. My process is usually pretty long. Like it might take me about an hour to make a beat. But I'm gonna do this cook up for y'all today. So I hope y'all enjoy it. I hope it's helpful for y'all. But yeah, let's get to it. All right, y'all, so I'm in Analog Lab and I'm in the D minor harmonic scale. So it's more of a darker scale, and sometimes you get like some really like haunted house kind of vibes when you play in this scale. But if you play around with it enough, you can kind of get some sounds that are not so like haunted housey. But when I go down here lower in the scale, uh, yeah, like that chord right there, that sounds kind of haunted. Like what? So I'm thinking this chord right here. We're gonna go to like a 140 key, 140 BPM. I kind of just play around with chords until I find something I like. I'm thinking like this. Yeah, I think that'd be good on a loop. Let me play that in real quick. I'm gonna just keep it at 130 right now, and I'm not gonna turn on the metronome because I'll play it in and then I'll turn up the BPM and then I'll just like move the chords around to like if I want to do like a 4/4, or if I want to have it as like a whole like eight loop or 8 bar pattern. So I'll just see how it sounds after I play it in. Yeah, so that's it right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and mess with these chords and see exactly like how I want to have them. Makes it a lot easier to mess with this. I like playing my chords in. Helps me get my ideas down faster instead of like clicking in every note. So like let's go to a 140. So I'm gonna skip right here, guys. I'm gonna skip to like what the chord progression is gonna be like, just cause you guys don't really want to sit here and watch me play around with these chords and see what I like most. All right, guys. So fast forward to the chord progression. So this is what I got right now. Got the metronome on just to kind of get like that rhythm in my head, like how it might go. I think this is pretty good. I'm gonna add some root notes down here, arpeggiate some of these notes. Uh, Let me hear how that sounds. That's off. Oh wait. I think I'm gonna leave it like this. I don't want to cramp too many notes in there, and then it'll just be too busy, and nobody will want to rap on it. So I'm just gonna leave it like this, honestly. So that's the piano loop right there. That'd be like the main melody. So that'd be the main loop. And then I like to go ahead and like find a snare when I'm at this point. This is gonna be like a harder, like a dark type of beat. It's not very emotional, it's not very sad, so I'm gonna use a snare. I'm gonna find a snare I like. So instead of using the metronome, I'll use a snare, and it kind of just give me that rhythm while I'm making the rest of the beat, or the rest of the melody. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So now I'm going to continue making the melody. While I make this sound selection, I'm going to skip to that part so you guys don't have to hear me like try all these different sounds and stuff. And then I'll show you guys like what I choose and like what I'm doing with that sound. All right, y'all, fast forward to the next sound. So I'm in Heat Up 3. I got this big orchestra. It sounds like this. So we're just gonna kind of ride down the notes in the scale. Some of the notes I'm already using. This A in the fourth octave, I'm not using that already, so that's a little bit new. That's how it sounds. Once that gets mixed in, it'll sound real nice. And I'm gonna turn down the velocities on these as well. So now I'm gonna work on the next sound, and then I'll let you guys know once I figure that one out as well. All right, guys. So now I'm in sector synth, and I got this choir. Sounds like this. And then here's what I played with it. So it's kind of it's doing a little bit different than what the strings were doing. Change the velocities down here. Just really layering right now. Just layering stuff up. Just layering stuff up, like really contributing to that atmosphere of like a dark type of melody. You feel me? So I'll work on the next sound, guys, and then I'll share that one with you as well. All right, guys. So now I'm in expand, and I got a polysynth. I got this undercurrent plus polysynth. Sounds like this. Hold on. Sounds like that. The only thing I don't like about it is that clicky sound at the beginning of it, but if I turn down the velocities, it shouldn't be too harsh when it does play. I'm using this one as like a chord layer, so it's playing the same chords as my main melody and just giving the whole melody more fullness and just making it sound more like not eerie, but it's just giving it that texture it needs. Feel me? You can barely tell it's there, but it's adding energy. Cause I turn it off, it sounds different, right? We lost a whole bunch of energy. Turn it back on. More energy. So we're gonna keep that. Alright, y'all, I'm in Heat Up. I'm in Heat Up 3 again. I'm at the leads. I got this air balloon type of sound. Sounds like this. Let me play this sound. And then just let that play over and over. That's a simple little lead. I like it. It's not doing too much. Gotta add in a rim pattern in. Let's try right here. Yeah, I think I like that. I want some open hats. That's hi-hat. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. Honestly, I think kind of think I have enough percussions in there. I was gonna add like a perk or something, but I'm gonna do the hi-hats now instead. Then I like to go in here and manually mess with the velocities of the hi-hats, so it doesn't sound like they're all hitting at the same velocity. A lot of people do this. Just random velocities. Skip that one. So I'm thinking now, there's a rim right here. I think I'm gonna take this rim out. It's kind of getting in the way of the kick bounce and 808 bounce that I'm kind of thinking. So I'm gonna take this one out. So we're just gonna have one rim right there. Drums turning out to be real simple, but that's all right. Let's hear that. Yeah. Then I could do more with the kick. And then I need an 808, but so I'm gonna skip. So I'm gonna find an 808, and then I'm gonna mix everything, and then I'll show you guys the final mix and the final beat. So you guys aren't really gonna be able to tell like what a good 808 is if I do it right now, because nothing is mixed and everything's like crowding the lower end. So I'm gonna finish the loop, find an 808. Then I'm gonna go ahead and mix it. And then once I have the final beat, I'm gonna show you guys at the end of the video. All right, y'all, after mixing and everything, here's the loop. After all the mixing and stuff. Yeah. It sound real nice after the mix. It's my 808 too. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. She's looking real nice. She's looking real nice. We do it all night. Yeah. Take it to the trap house. Make her do a roundabout. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Get real grimy with it. Yeah. That's your girl. Oops, my bad. Yeah. Okay. That's real sad. Okay. Yeah, man, this go hard. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and arrange the beat, then I'm gonna play it for y'all at the end of the video. But if you stuck around to this point of the video, man, thanks a whole lot. It's been a while since I made a video, but I'm gonna try to do this like maybe every other week or something like that. We'll see. I'd be pretty busy, man. But thanks for rocking with your boy. I'll catch you in the next video.